So you know, one of the very best things about having your own YouTube channel is you really know, you really know what your audience is thinking. Those comments come up real quick. They tell you what's on their mind, for good or for bad. I know it pretty quickly. And that's fantastic. I love that. You know, for years I was a writer. I did a letter or two. That was about it. But now it's a deluge of opinions. And I revel in it. I really do. Because I enjoy knowing what my audience is thinking. It does kind of steer me here and there. So that's a really good thing. Now, here is the thing. I know what you're thinking, and I think you guys know what I'm thinking because I tell you about it all the time. The part that is a little, even now, as experienced as I am, is dealing with and understanding the tone of the comments. Now, positive comments that they agree with me or not, but if they're positive and they say, well, I like this, but I think you missed that, that's all good. But when comments just have that negative weight to them, they're trolling, yeah. But I don't know what their point is. That's the thing I don't understand. And it's, you know what really bugs me? This is kind of a venting show today. What really bugs me is when people put down things that they haven't heard or experienced, right? Where they're just repeating what other people have said about a product or reviews have said, and they haven't heard it themselves. They're saying, I heard those, but you didn't hear. You read or watched, but you haven't experienced. Now, opinions based on direct experience count the most, at least with me on the receiving end of those opinions, right? Opinions based on jabbering or something, that's, I don't know. You know, the people who get on things about, Steve, you got to do blind tests, you got to do measurements and all that stuff. I don't have to do that. Clearly, I don't. And if that's what you're searching for, I'm not sure why you're here, because you should know by now that I don't do that. And if you think by haranguing me that I should do this or I should do that, that ain't going to work, right? So I'm not sure what your purpose is other than wasting time, because if that's what you need from a reviewer, blind tested measurements, you must be pretty stupid if you keep coming back for more. Now there's that other site, Audio Science Review. Now I just looked at his YouTube channel. Sweet guy, Amir, he's a really nice guy. Hope to meet him someday. But from where he's coming from and where I'm coming from, we are definitely at the opposite ends of the street. We might have some crossover that we agree on certain things. That's possible. But if that's what you need, science, blind tests, measurements, all that stuff, go for it, man. Amir is your man. He is the guy. And then I could say my work here is complete, at least for that sector of my audience that needs that kind of validation. You can't just listen to something and decide. That baffles me, actually. It really does. So the thing is about reviewing. I am a subjective reviewer. I give my opinions. I'm not at all scientific about my approach. My opinions are based on my years of experience selling hi-fi, writing about it, and now with a YouTube channel. I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot. I've experienced a lot. Vast quantities. And in my 16 years of selling hi-fi, I sat in demo rooms with thousands of people, listening with them and doing a dialogue about what they heard and what they experienced, what they liked, what they didn't like. That's sort of the basis of my reviewing career, is having that kind of experience, always in the back of my head. How will people react to this piece of gear? That's where I'm coming from. Measurements, blind tests have nothing to do with it. It was very much cited tests when I did those demos for people. So that's where I'm coming from. And I think I have 178,000 subscribers right now, so I must be doing something right in the YouTube sphere. Get it? Sphere? If you know it, that's an in-joke. Anyway, I really love my job, and I really love comments. Positive ones, and they don't have to agree with me. I just want to stress that one more time. But when I see comments for people who say things like, I don't understand, I don't like this speaker, I don't like this amplifier, I don't like this DAC or something. And the implication that the way they're putting it is, I don't understand why other people do. Yikes. Talk about ego. Wow, I don't like it, therefore no one should. That's what they're saying. Really? You really feel that, huh? That's strange. Like people love to jump on certain companies like Klipsch. Oh, Klipsch's are so bright, they burn my ears, they're terrible, they're this, they're that. They're terrible speakers. Oh yeah, okay, if you think so. But meanwhile, they've been in business for 75 years. They're one of the biggest American speaker companies. And other people like what they do. Just not you, or some people don't like Klipsch. And that's fine. But the fact that you want to rain on other people's parade and say, you're stupid to like Klipsch, you're stupid, or you got too much money, this or that, there's no good reason why anyone would like Klipsch, because I don't. That's what you're saying. That is so weird. That is so weird. And it happens over again, not just with Klipsch, with many products that I've reviewed that you don't like. You don't understand why people play records. The records are scratchy and this is just, well, you don't like playing vinyl. You're not into vinyl. That's cool. Live a digital life and live happily ever after. I don't really care if you play records or not. I can report on what I get out of records and what other, but whether you, dear viewer, like records or don't like records, if you don't like them, you don't have to chime in every time and basically saying, why would anybody like records? Well, you have to accept that apparently many people do like playing records. I'm going to make an analogy here. It may or may not work. I am not a sports person. I don't play sports, and I don't enjoy watching sports on TV or in real life. But if I went to, let's say, a football fan site and left comments like, boy, it's a stupid game, grown men kicking a ball and then chasing it and then hammering into each other and knocking them down, you could get, brain damage from that. Apparently many of you have, because it's so stupid. What a dumb way to spend your life. And this gets the crowd, it's just going nuts watching grown men beating the crap out of each other, chasing a ball. There are starving children in this world. Can't you find a better thing to do? This is what I'm saying. This would be kind of the equivalent. Like, yes, I don't like sports, but I understand that many other people do. And I don't want to rain on your parade. If you enjoy watching football or basketball or hockey or golf or something, great. I don't understand that. It means zero to me, less than zero to me. But I understand that other people like it. And I would hope that, against all hopes, that the audiences of not just my channel, but just in general, could understand that other people like things that they don't like and don't have to put in their 2 cents. If you don't like Klipsch speakers or Magnepans or whatever, just keep it to yourself. I mean, what is your purpose of saying, I don't like this? You're sharing, I understand. Okay. Regular viewers of the Audiophiliac Daily Show may have noticed that I do respond to positive comments, at least ones that are left in the first day or so, right? If they have a genuine question, they seem like nice people, I do try to respond to those comments. But people who are negative, I rarely respond, because what's the point? What is the point? I think you get the gist. My name, but I do want to hear from you guys today. Tell me in the comments where you think I stand. This has been a rant, just had to get it off my chest. So definitely leave comments today. But my name is Steve Guttenberg. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show. If you like what I do, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. Hit that button right down there. When you do, hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified every time there's an incredible new episode. Beyond that, you could check out the Patreon at patreon.com/audiophiliac. And beyond that, we got the playlist. We got playlists of very subjective reviews of speakers and headphones and electronics and even more subjective music reviews, plus interviews with no measurements in sight, lots of interviews. And now I can say my work here is at last complete. So as always, thank you for watching, and I really do hope to see you back here again very, very soon. Bye-bye.